Hello. It looked like a couple of folks had problem with actually compressing the right folder with right ingredient to upload it for quiz03. So this video is for those folks that still are wondering how can I prepare my project, put it together and send it through. I'm going to do a quick short demo. First thing you want to do, you want to open up your Visual Studio. And you want to go to project, a new project, and you want to name it your first name underscore your last name. Okay, and this is quiz03, and let's say this is the first item in that quiz03. You want to make sure it's a Win32 console application. And here is something I want to browse and put the location. Usually these are, depending on how you have set up your machine, go to different folder. This one goes to my user folder with my name, desktop. Okay, there are other places that you might see this one that can go into projects. Okay, and I want to make sure that I go on my desktop, and then I selected that. Now I go through the regular screens, make sure it's an empty project. Now here I have nothing. Here I have my Solution Explorer. I select my source file, right click, and I want to add a new item, and I want to do a code for C++. Okay, and I want to leave the name as source.cpp. Okay, if you didn't get on this top part source.cpp, then you are in the wrong place. You got to start all over again. But if you're on the right place, I'm going to just copy and paste a pre-typed program. Now I save all. I'll make sure that everything is saved in the right place. Now here's my source file. Okay, now I'm ready to compile that, and I check for my result of the compile. If I get a clean compile, here it is, 0 failed, and everything is good, then I build my project. Since there's only one solution in that project, you can do either one. Make sure you have one solution, one program in one project folder. And here again, I get good bounding with 0. Now I'm ready to run it without debug. And here is the output of my program. I do Control Alt print a screen, and I open up Word to paste the output, which is this one, to the Word document. And here's my Word document. Control V, paste the output of my program, and I'm going to save as. I try to put everything on my desktop so it's easier for me to locate it and work with. It's going to be on my computer on the desktop, and I'm going to give it a name. However you name it, that's okay, as long as it's understood which part am I working with. And make sure I select my desktop. Okay, and that's a PDF file. That's much easier to handle and work with. Now I'm gonna get out of this Word. I don't need to save the Word document. Now I've done everything that I need to do in this project, so I'm going to close the project itself. Okay, and here's the output of that project, and here's the project itself. I drag and drop that output in my project file folder. If I open up the project folder, these are the things that Visual Studio created for me. This is the output that I created. So if I, for example, want to see my source, that's my source. If I want to see anything on that project, there are a bunch of files and folders I'm not worried about. Okay, and here is the execution. Oops, it goes too fast, but there's a way that you can stop it, and I'm not worried about that part. I can put a dummy read and it'll stop it, or a pause in the system. So I'm all done with this first item in quiz03. Now I take this folder, right click on it, and compress it. Make sure it is a compressed version which has a zipped format, or zip. Now this is what you want to submit in your quiz03 as part of your folder. Some people, they put all 4 of them in one and then compress it. Some they did individually send them. Either way would be fine. Okay, and again, you all know how to upload your material to the quizzes and labs. I don't have to go over that one. Please make sure that on other assignments, quizzes and labs, you do the proper preparation of the folders. Because if I get only part of your folder which has the solution or the source code or any other missing part of the whole thing, I cannot do anything with it. Okay, I gotta have the whole complete thing to make it work through. Okay, and that's about it, folks. Have a nice day.